Welcome once again to another segment of They Don't Hear Us. I'm your host, Phil Hawkins of Dad Against Destruction. With me, I have three of Nashville's finest young men, Mr. Jaden, Mr. Mike, and Mr. Robert. How y'all fellas doing?
Pretty good.
Okay, the last segment, y'all was talking about the community you live in and conditions and do you like it. Tell me a little bit about that, Jaden.
I mean, right now I see, community can be better, what we have in our area. Typically, you see a lot of stuff just like corner stores and tobacco markets, and you see a lot of stuff like Wendy's and McDonald's and stuff like that.
Okay.
It can be better.
What about you, Mike?
Come up what he said, like when you're entering the hood or something, based upon like what he said, like tobacco stores and all that, like the people that's in that area, like you can tell, like say if I go to the Mapco downtown, I can tell how the area is, how people are, how they dress, and how they talk. That's how you can tell how the community rolling or how they,
So why you saying that? You talking about the community, how they dress or how they rolling? What's in the community you seeing though? How they dressing? How they rolling?
luxurious.
Luxurious? So by them rolling luxurious, they're making a negative or a positive impact in the community.
I mean, through all those people, it's a positive community for them.
It's positive. What do you mean for them? Who are those people? Would you be saying the drug dealers and stuff like that?
Yeah, like suit and ties and that like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all see a lot of drug dealers in your area.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So Mr. Robert, how do you feel about that? You see a lot of drug dealers where you live at?
Nah,
You don't?
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't even live in a bad neighborhood.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. What about you, Jay?
I mean, the area I live in now, it's pretty good compared to what I'm used to.
What about you, Mike?
Well, it's stable right now. Like there hasn't been any violence, gunshots, and none of that though. But the history of where I stay at now is chaos.
Yeah,
They call it the jungle.
the jungle.
So when I first heard that they called it the jungle, I already knew that back then, well, really still today, that crazy out here. Anything goes, anything. They gonna take anything out here. So
Is it also
stable right
going for
now.
the schools too? Do they do? Y'all got the same environment in schools?
I mean, the schools are different.
The school, I wouldn't say it like that, but the students who live in that area, they take the way they act home at school. So they make it like school, they second home, something like that, to where they can act.
So you seeing like drug dealing and different things like that at school also? Okay.
Weapons, pants sagging below behind, tattoos, a lot of dreads.
A lot of
It's just
gangs
seeing-
and
it's
stuff.
just in the area, the kids in the areas, they don't get to get out like that. Like they don't get to see the world like we see it because they're young. So they don't get to go places and all that, observe, see stuff, see new people. They just see the same people every day, the same community, so they adapt to it. And sometimes they'll do what they see, like tow pistols, drugs, all that.
Can I speak on something?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
You not all the time can 100% blame the kids. I mean, of course, all that get plucked off from the generation before them, like the adults, the parents, the older siblings, stuff like that.
So I'm glad you said that. So you was talking about the older siblings, the parents. So what are y'all thinking about? What can the older siblings or the parents do to help y'all?
Number one, get more involved,
More involved.
Spend more
care
time.
more. I mean,
It's about that much, Rob.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think my parents and people are pretty involved, but just for other people, parents need to be leaders. Show them the right way. Definitely don't teach them the wrong way. Don't let them go down a path that they're going to regret. And, what was I just saying?
So when you say parents need to do it, is that one parent, mom and dad, or just mom?
I mean,
Some-
for some people it's two.
Are y'all fathers around in y'all life? Mr. J?
What's that? I mean,
What's that? What you say, Mike?
Yeah, he's around. He is now, but he's starting to, get
What about
back
you,
into
Rob?
that.
In and out.
In and out.
Incarcerated right now.
Okay. So being incarcerated, you say in and out. How did it affect you growing up every day? He in and out. Did you getting used to it, or he's out more than he's in?
I adapt to it.
You adapt to it, meaning well, how you adapt to that?
I don't have no feeling. I don't have no feeling to it. Either he gonna be there or he ain't. That's just how I feel. I don't got time to sit around and wait for him.
Okay, that's your mindset.
That's my mindset. I'm gonna keep doing me regardless.
Okay. But don't you think you might need a man, a role model?
I got a lot of mentors. I got uncles, cousins,
Okay.
and they all can guide me to the way I need to.
Are you listening to him?
Half the time.
Half the time.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? Like you get ready to say something.
I mean, like, I have people that, like, other male figures that are, like, older than me that are around me, but I wouldn't necessarily say, use them as a mentor. Like, for me, it may be different from other people, but me, it's like, I learn stuff on my own, let's say I make a mistake here, I'll be like, all right, I know what not to do. Or let's say I want to, like, I had to get my first job. I learned the steps in the process of doing that on my own. I mean, I'm 16 now. I don't really need that as much anymore.
Okay, so you're 16 and your dad not around. So do your mom have another male figured out that you can look up to?
Oh, it's another male figure, but I wouldn't say to look up to.
You want to look up to him?
No.
So do you get along with him?
No.
Does she know you don't get along with him?
Yeah. I mean,
You done had talks with your mom about him?
yeah.
And nothing changes?
Nothing.
What about you, Mike? Is another male figure at home?
There is, but like, I get along with them pretty well. But sometimes they don't be thinking that, well, really, like when they first see me or something, like when they first meet me, they don't think I'll be their son. I don't think they'll be my mom's son. They think I'll be like a grown man or something coming with them and all that. But, like, how do I want to put this? When they look at me, like when I stand up to meet them, it's like every time I get a face, like dang, who is you? And then she end up telling them and all that. But yeah, all the people that, they all cool. They're cool.
So growing up without a father in the house, I suspect that y'all do get away with a whole lot of more things than having a father there.
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean,
Dude,
grandmama get on you.
Grandma, get on
Hey,
you.
get on you.
You got grandmama in your house with you?
Well, yeah, I have great grandmama.
Okay, that's a blessing. That's a blessing right there too. I really respect that, because a lot don't have it anymore. What about you, Rob? Think you get away with more about not having your father around?
Nah, I still get hit in the head. I'm getting smacked in the head constantly because I don't want to listen.
So tell me your age bracket. How old are you, Rob?
I'm 15.
17.
16.
16, 17, 15. So at today's time, 16, 17, 15, are y'all sexually active?
Yes.
It's the new 30s.
Yeah.
I could be married right now.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah.
That was funny.
Typically, teens are age, yes.
What age you typically say to start these days? Sexually active.
I mean,
12.
12.
Yeah, I know 12.
12.
Just started 12.
12.
12.
Well, I know
Yes,
yeah.
12.
So at a 12-year-old, are y'all protecting yourself? Y'all
Yeah.
Of course.
okay.
I always do that.
Don't either one of y'all got a child right now, do you?
No.
So by y'all having sex though, if y'all want to have a child, what do you think about that?
Man, I'm straight up
I mean-
adopting it.
You have one, you want to adopt it? You want to abort it? What about you, Mike?
He said adopt.
I
I
said the
mean,
wrong
I ain't out
thing.
that far like that. Like, that's not one of my, that's not in my mind right now. 'Cause physically and mentally, I'm not prepared for that.
But you having sex?
Well,
I am.
So you having sex though, you gotta be prepared for that.
that's what I'm
I get
saying.
what you're saying.
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
I mean, off what Mike said, he said he's not ready for it. But I mean, like, if I do end up, getting a girl pregnant and having a child, I mean, of course, I'm gonna beat the statistics. I'm still gonna finish school, but I'm still gonna, help my kid. I don't want anyone else going through some of the similarities of things that I've been through.
So tell me what you mean by that. What's the similarity? What you go through?
Like not having someone around to help you a lot. Struggling days, nights. One parent. I mean, imagine being, I say not even double digits years old. You coming home, you see your guardian there at the table like this and stuff. I'm like stressing all types of things, you know.
And then half of the time, well, not half of the time, the thing you see it when you grow up, like what he said, how the parent, how they be at the table and stuff, paper scattered everywhere with the pen. Like you see that years of growing up, and then you already know what's going on. Like you come to the table, you be like, it's the Bills again, ain't it? Like you already know, so you already.
So being a young man, you come home, you say you see your mom stressed at the table. What's the first thing, natural instinct come to y'all mind that y'all can do to help her?
I gotta go get it.
First thing I told myself before I was even able to get a job, I'm gonna work for somebody. I'm gonna help out. You know, I'm gonna put forth that effort. I'm gonna be the man of the house. You know, that man that wasn't there, that's gonna be my role. You know?
Okay. Mike, you said you gotta go get it. How you gonna go get it?
Like chasing my dream chasing my dream too, and making her, you feel me, having not go through none of that no more. Okay. And yeah, basically getting the job and putting my part in.
Okay, so till you do that though, your mom right here right now and bills due now, how would you get money to help her now? Is drug dealing an option for y'all?
I mean, it's an option.
It's an
but
option,
do you
but
do
it's
it?
not for. It's not. Yeah, we don't do it.
So if y'all hang around with y'all friends that are drug dealers?
I have
Yeah, I
friends
do
that they're not. Yeah, you can say that they're drug dealers. Yeah, I have friends that are that.
Okay. So y'all riding and walking, they got drug packs, they selling packs.
I
Not
know
with her,
all
nah,
that.
not with her.
I
nah.
do know a difference between like, you know, if you are and if you got something with you right now.
Yeah.
So most of them carry pistols?
I mean,
The ones that do, we don't.
Nah,
Like
I can't.
we like speak to them
Those
and
are
all
what I
that, but we
call,
don't enter cars with
hallway
none of them like that.
conversations.
Yeah, them hallway conversations.
oh, what's up, man? You good? Yeah, all right, I'm gone.
So do y'all be around a lot of gangs?
Well, it's gangs everywhere.
It's
in
gangs
these schools.
everywhere.
It's gangs
Are y'all affiliated
everywhere.
with any gang? Have y'all been asked to be in a gang?
Plenty times.
Yep.
So temptation there. Every day?
I wouldn't say every day, but you know.
Well, I was, cause well, the parts and places that I've been, yeah, like plenty times that I've been asked, just because of my size and my strength and what they have seen me do. Cause one day I had got to fight with somebody in the park, and then a whole bunch of dudes came over there to watch the fight. And they was like, after the fight, like I whooped on them, and they was like, "Hey, dude, you hard? What's your name? Where you from? Bro, how old are you?" And then the only thing I told them was my age and my name. And they was like, "You trying to be a part of us?" And I was like, "Nah." But they understand where I was coming from because they knew I hooped and all that, so they just left it alone. But they still keep in touch and all that, cool and all that.
Okay. What about you, Robert?
What was the question?
Do you get asked a lot about being in a gang?
Nah.
You know? So is violence like, what y'all community, is what kind of violence is really? Is police brutality? What's really going on in y'all community?
I see police, you know, stereotyping people. You know, like I remember one time I was just walking down the street and I was getting mugged by a police officer one time, and he asked me, you know, can I see your ID, you know, type of thing. He was like, oh, my fault. I thought you was someone else, you know, type of thing. Like, oh, man, yeah. Basically, I mean, I know what's happening, man.
What do you think about that, Rob?
It's crazy. Like he said, the stereotypes. It's crazy. I mean, I once got pulled over 3 times. Not pulled over, but like stopped by the police, walking with my friends, up and down straightway. That's where I live.
Okay.
For nothing. They actually search us. One time I ain't let them do it. Second and third I did. I got to arguing with the police before too. I ain't like that.
Why you get to argue with him for?
Because he was trying to be smart. They try to play you, you know what I'm saying? Try to get you to talk and all this.
They try to test you.
They just trying to get another reason to take us.
Oh, and don't get too aggressive.
Yeah. Because if you react and that's the way they want you to react, then they're going to take charge into it and do whatever they can to hurt you in any type of way.
So have anyone of y'all been hurt by police?
I have.
No, well, not
Yeah.
physically. Me,
My
not physically.
6th grade, yeah.
What happened?
I had got into a fight, and the police had pulled up, and I had, like, they said the police was coming, but you know when you're into a fight and stuff, you don't really care about none of that. You just focus. And I had him in the air, and when I bammed him, I ended up bamming him on the police car, and I didn't see it. So he ended up getting out, and he put me in handcuffs and slammed my head on the what's the name? Then put me in the back of the car, and he told the other boy to sit down right there, and didn't put no handcuffs on him at all. And he was talking reckless to me, and was talking like he was just a calm, poor child over there, just right there, just chilling on the street.
How it make you feel?
I cried. I couldn't even. I cried to the point to where I couldn't even speak, couldn't even get my words out. I couldn't even do nothing no more. I just sat there and just cried.
So mainly y'all interaction with Metro Police is bad, it's negative.
And that's
Yes,
why people say
Not
what
all,
they say about
because
police.
I have family that are police officers. But other than that, yeah.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna say all police officers is just bad now. But, you know, from the stuff that gets put out a lot into social media and society, it makes it comes off as, you know, police is this and that, and that's why everybody say what they say about them.
Okay, we got something there in society, the Daniel Hambrick shooting. What y'all think about that?
You said what?
The little Hambrick shooting, Daniel Hambrick. What y'all think about that? The police shot the boy in the back?
Yeah, that was, I guess the police was mad because he couldn't catch him. And then, I guess he was just mad.
He could have at least I would if he was to even do anything to the dude's back, I'd prefer, you know, a little taser gun or something. You didn't have to shoot the boy.
And the thing about it is he didn't. How many times did he shoot that boy? He shot him more than he shot him more than once. It don't take. Once he hit the ground, you still just stop.
My point is, if you go shoot somebody, shoot to injure, not to kill. You know what I'm saying?
Especially a
Like they
person
hit
with his
him
back
straight
at you
in the
running
back.
away. I mean,
Yeah,
So do
like,
y'all think the police guilty for what he did? Think he
yeah, he
murdered?
knew what he
Of
was
course.
doing because what harm is he doing
There's a
you?
dude
He's
run
trying
away.
to get away from you.
evidently you're the one that's, you know, dominant in a situation.
And they always, police, they always want to play scared. But really and
like
truly,
they
we
the victim.
scared of them. Super scared. It's crazy.
You don't think they scared of y'all?
I mean, well, I can potentially see why they could be
Why
scared
they
of
could
us.
be scared, yeah.
But I mean, not all of us are like that. I don't look at. That's why, like, when police come talk to me, if I see a police officer, I don't automatically, oh man, policeman, I'm finna go this way. Nah, like it's, you know, I don't look at them like that. Why you look at me like it? Just cause society view police as bad and doing this to, you know, black people and people in the community, don't mean I always think that about them. So why do you think when you look at me, it's a black person? He might got a gun. He might gang affiliation, all that type of stuff. You know,
I'd be like
he got
that.
drugs on. Let me search him.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Especially the community I'm in. That's why, like, I rarely go outside. Like, I don't step out the house unless I'm actually leaving the area, going to another place or another city or something. Because I'm built like a grown man and I talk like one. So when, like, if a police see me in the dark and walking and stuff, and he asks me a question or something, and I answer him, he gonna think I'm a grown man, and he gonna try to, you know, he gonna try to set something up to try to see what I'm on. And that's what, I done had it done to me plenty of times, but that's why I don't like the community I'm in.
So basically, y'all just like no interaction with the police.
I mean, unless I have to.
Listen,
I don't talk.
Yeah,
I
unless-
don't talk
unless-
unless you roll up to me. You know.
Unless the
Is it
situation
fear?
don't happen with us.
is it fear why y'all stay with the police, or y'all
Yeah,
just
it's
don't want
fear
to?
It's
too.
just it's caution. I mean,
Yeah,
It's fear too
it's
because
caution.
you don't know. Because there's a lot of crooked cops out here. There's some that play their role real well, some that think that you think they care for you everything. They even go out their way and buy you stuff just to see let you slip up, and then come back and they right there, police officer right there has been so-called caring for you and everything. And
In the
then,
last segment, I heard you say something about school teachers bullies, that y'all was laughing and joking, and then turn around they wouldn't give you help.
oh yeah,
What you mean by that?
like how I want to put it, like the chemistry, like you can have like a little chemistry with a person and all that. That's what we had. Like once we started burning and all that, like we built the chemistry and stuff, we laughed and all that. But then once those words came out, it's like he just like his soul went pitch black, and he just like
you struck.
move away from me, get away from me. I'm like, you can't play with a person if you don't want your feelings hurt or something. Like burning, burning is for hurting people's feelings and
Can't
talking
take it or
about
give
them.
it.
Supposed to laugh it
So
off.
if you don't want, you're supposed to laugh it off. So if you don't want to put yourself in that position, then don't volunteer somebody to burn with you. Like
So how did you feel? I mean, how did you feel about that now? As a teacher, you still at the same school?
Yeah, I'm still at the same school.
Do you see a teacher now?
No.
Okay. Do other teachers do that?
Other teachers do it, but other teachers accept it. Like they really they know, and they know how to burn too. Like they throw a couple jokes out there too.
So at 15, 16, 17, how would you say, what would y'all say that the school system doing to help y'all? Jaden?
I mean, I see a lot that they're changing the curriculum a little bit.
In what way?
Like, so for instance, like, I noticed that, me, I'm a junior now, and I heard juniors from last year, and compared to what they told me, compared to what we're going through, we're having more tests and stuff than they did, and we're learning a little bit different type of stuff than they learned, or we're not learning as much as they learned. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we're forgetting about these, and I might need help with that, but it's different types of things. And
What do you think about that, Rob?
I feel like they ain't teaching us what we need to know. Because what they think we need to know is not what we need to know. If they go teach us, they should teach us to bring out our strengths, help us bring up our weaknesses, and let us study more on what we really want to do. Like, sports, you can have better sports programs. If you have a made-up decision of what you want to do in life, they should have particular spaces in the classes where, help you bring it up, give you more knowledge. And whatever you weak at, bring it up so you don't have no weaknesses.
instead of you trying to pick everything for us.
Yeah.
So,
For instance,
certain
like,
teachers.
like Stratford, we have something called NSST, we got criminal justice.
y'all have what? What was that?
NSST.
What is that about?
Criminal justice.
Yeah.
You know what criminal justice is, right?
Are y'all required to take that class?
I mean, it's
No,
it's two different
curriculum.
pathways you can take.
Pathway.
It's a pathway.
It's ACE and you got NSST. ACE, you got stuff like engineering.
ACE is engineering and what is it?
Biotech.
Yeah, biotech
biotech.
and stuff like that.
And NSST is like criminal justice and some other type of law program. But what if I want to do something more than that? I mean, what if I want to do something other than that?
They limit
And-
our options.
Yeah,
And it's not even our fault. I mean, it's just because we live in that area and we're zoned for that school. So, like, I mean,
So tell me this right here. So y'all saying school is not teaching y'all, but y'all think y'all should be teaching, right?
it's teaching
Taught.
us to an extent.
So y'all outside, what you learning then from your outside role models?
I feel like you learn by yourself. Every day when you wake up, you learn something new, right? So if you learn something new constantly every day, you might learn multiple things in one day. As long as you do that, I feel like you can self-teach yourself. Not reading or math, not all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we go to school for, reading and math. That's basically it. But all this math, all this reading, is not what we actually need.
What do you think y'all need?
To me, you don't actually even need school to be successful.
You don't?
You don't need no education. They just put it like that in the world, you know what I'm saying? So they can label us like higher class, mid class, low class. When we in high school, we low class.
Speak to facts.
Tell you why? Because we don't have no job. We don't have no money. And I'm going to tell you that.
And they teach you certain things. Then when you get to college, you don't know a lot. It's your fault, and you fail. You get in debt for loans and all types of things like that, and it's your fault. You got to pay that back over the years, which is just going straight to the government, and they blow the money.
Which is another thing about schools and the principals there. Like at my school, at Stratford, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say their name, but
it's not
that person, that's all he cares about is his school. His school.
No,
like,
it's what he thinks will make it better.
it's what he thinks makes it. What he puts in the school,
Is what he thinks makes it better.
he don't pay attention to what his students want and what we want to help us. He is based on what he wants and what he think and what he sees that's better for him and represents him. Period, because he's the principal.
So with that type of mentality he has, and probably a lot of other schools have, y'all think that's why people dropping out of school so much early now?
Oh, yeah. I see it a lot.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people stopping. I'm like, man, they just, quote-unquote, BSing.
Just like what we doing right now. They don't listen. They don't hear us.
They gonna hear you now.
I mean, I hope I don't get suspended or, looked
Nah,
at
they
differently
won't.
because
They
we
won't.
talk about stuff like this, but I mean, it's the facts.
I want to go back to what Robert said. You don't need school, but you say you want to be a businessman. How you gonna count?
I will count. I
Yeah,
got
you ain't
10
going to school to
fingers.
learn.
I got
doing
10 fingers.
It's a whole lot more than that out there, though.
I mean, you can teach yourself to count.
Yeah.
It's like a natural thing, if you ask me. It's not that you don't need an education. It's to a certain extent where you need it. Like, if you know how to read, good, you okay. You know what I'm saying? You might not be the best reader, but you know how to read. You know how to pronounce words, you okay.
I always try to be the best, though.
You know how to do simple math, you okay. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Really?
And when we in high school, they try to, you know what I'm saying, grade us, give us grades of how we doing. And that's, to me, that's BS, because you don't need no grades to tell you how you doing.
School curriculum is just the same thing we learned back at elementary, just at a different pace and a higher level.
Right.
Like in math, I say everything still falls back to multiplication, division, add, subtract.
But
History
if
class.
you ain't going to school, you can't add. I mean, how you gonna get a job? How you gonna be able to count your money? You say you want to be a boss. I heard during the last segment, you said you want to be a boss.
Yeah.
So you just said
Facts.
being able to count small money. Being a boss, you gotta learn how to count big money.
That's new technology. We don't need we don't need to know how to count. That's a machine
we got
for
paper
money
machine.
machine.
But what
Even
what
so,
machine
when your numbers,
fail?
the
If the
numbers get
machine
bigger,
fail-
it's still the same thing.
Still,
got-
same thing.
we
You
It's
got-
still
just
1
add
through 10,
zeros.
just adding a section. Yeah,
You
another
add
number behind
zeros.
it.
So y'all figured it all out, right?
Well, I don't know about figuring it all out, but
We
I
ain't
kinda have
figured
a
it all
good
out, but we got the
idea.
basics.
We got the
So
basics
y'all
of
learning more from the streets than school than to me.
it. Yeah, I mean,
It happens like that sometimes.
You learn- well,
but
I'm not
it's
gonna say
it's not a
streets.
bad thing though.
You learn more
You
just
just-
from life in general.
yeah,
Well,
you
just say life.
You just pick up things as you go.
But the thing about it is, all those people that you see in the streets and in gangs and stuff, the old heads, they were once smart too. They had knowledge, they knew what they was doing, but they messed up in their path, so they switched over to that. But those people, they still have knowledge and still know what's right and wrongs and all that stuff.
You know
Yeah.
one thing that
That's
I do?
what-
I listen to all of them.
Yeah,
Everyone that I done seen fail, I listen to what they say.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, you messed up here. This what you did that started to lead this domino effect. I'm gonna miss out on that. I'm gonna skip that, right? See that's one thing that I can say that we learn. It's not just streets. It's just life in general. You know, a wise man would never turn down extra knowledge, right?
Right. Okay.
Facts, big bro.
Back to the school part of it though. You need to stay in school though.
Of course.
You're gonna
Yeah.
need that. You're gonna need that education.
I'm gonna get that.
Because without that education, you can get into situations where you can't get out of because you ain't been thinking right. You ain't been taught to think right. You know what I mean?
Even so, out here in the world, let's say I try to go get a job or something. They look at me. Oh, so you only have a high school diploma. We don't want you here. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how the
That's how
government
it
set up.
is.
You gotta get something. You gotta
Gotta
be
have
somewhere to get inside. You know?
So you got to go to school.
So, like I said in the last segment, it's not what you want. I mean, it's what you gotta do.
That's what you gotta do.
Okay.
That's just the saying we're always talking about, be great.
Yeah.
We tell everybody that. Like
You gotta be
everybody,
great.
who we know who can get out of that position and make themselves something bigger, we always tell them be great.
This is Phil Hawkins. Thank you for joining us. For They Don't Hear Us. Join us next time.